Yes, yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the ManDem United podcast, where we discuss all things Manchester United. So please keep all your comments, all your questions, Manchester United related, please, people. Hope everyone's had a great start to their week, no matter if it's afternoon, morning, evening, etc., etc. As you can see from the title, though, no Mbeumo yet, no other signings, and no players sold. What is going on at Manchester United? There is no movement anywhere. There's pretty much zero news everywhere. Only a little bit with Mbeumo a couple of days ago, talking about he still wants the Manchester United move, and Manchester United are still working on it. But outside of that, no other movement with Mbeumo. No talk of any other signings, just loose rumors from unreliable sources. And then no players sold either. And no players sold either. So what is going on? When is the time to start? I've already been critical of this ownership, but when does everybody else get super critical? Because people want to give them time and be patient, etc. The season starts very, very soon, you know. The season starts very, very soon. And look, see, you got the rivals. Big up to my guy G. Make sure you subscribe to GTV. Says, I can't lie, I just saw the thumbnail and smiled. Hope the misery continues. Big up Flawless. Hey, big up G. Hope you're blessed, man. Hope everything's good. I hope everything's blessed. But yeah, see, rivals are talking about it, and this is just Manchester United. Where is the urgency to improve, especially coming off the season that Manchester United have had? Someone please let me know. Well, before I continue, big up to everyone who joined over from the raid from back again. Shout out to Troops. Big up Lewis. Shout out Months every single time. Big up to everyone who was already here. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live, please, when you enter the city of sarcasm, pay the tax. Hit the like button, people. That's what I need you lot to do. Hit the like button on the video. So important you do that. Let's run up these likes expeditiously. Share out across all the socials at Sarcasm City TV on Twitter/X, also Instagram or any social media apps you are active on. And at Yes It's Flawless, that's the new Twitter. So make sure you follow me on Twitter/X. Yes It's Flawless. Follow the Yes It's Flawless on Instagram as well, people. Yes It's Flawless at Sarcasm City TV. And just as important, make sure you lot hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well, people. Hit that subscribe button expeditiously, people. Let's run up these numbers. So let's get the likes up. We're at 27. Let's get up to 50 likes, people. And we're at 15,235 subscribers. 5 more. I'm only asking for 5 more subscribers. Get us to 15,240. That's it. Let's see what you lot are saying in the chat. Get any questions in as well. Big up to Certified. M. De Niro, my G. Big up every single time. Elon Samuel, Daz Gaming. Salute to you as well. David F.A. Sai, King, Ghana, Daniel. Shouts to everyone. Afro. Who else? Atro as well. Man, I'm pissed off. If Ekatike goes Arsenal, Man United put the fries in the bag. I'm tired of these talents just going to rivals. Cherky, Verts. I know we are in the mud, but come on. The thing is, we ain't even attempting to get players. Big up Chinlu as well. Says big up Flawless. Daniel, if he's here in the chat. Certified says, yeah, no sales yet. It's crazy. That's the worst part about it. I'm probably in the minority that I'm more annoyed about the last part of the title of this pod rather than the first part. That no player sold thing is that bugs me the most. That is what annoys me the most. Because I think the Mbeumo deal gets done. It's not really an issue. I think we actually do sign more players. Is it enough? Who knows? And then we'll get to the Onana injury and the goalkeeping situation. But no players sold is crazy when we have a lot of players to sell. Players we want to sell and players we want to leave. Make it make sense. To G, who says, on the level, though, I don't get why it's taking you so long to do one deal and you still have so much to do. You'd think you would move a lot quicker. The reason why it's taking us so long to do one, because we're not serious, G. Our ownership is not good. The people we have in place are not very good at their job. This is why you are seeing the results you are seeing. That's why. And we still have a lot to do, and you would expect them to move at a much quicker pace. I've heard people mention this, or maybe they're not doing deals quicker because they don't want to make no mistakes. You have to make the correct decision. You got to be decisive because the footballing world at times can move very, very quick and targets can go. Players you're trying to sell, clubs can move on to another target, sign a player, and then that player can no longer go there. Garnacho was linked with Chelsea. Garnacho was linked with, who was the other team? Napoli. Both those two sides went and signed wingers. Can't remember who Napoli signed, but I know Chelsea got by no Gittins. These things can happen. Same way you can put Højlund in there, Sancho in there, Rashford in there. We've seen Rashford get linked to Barcelona. Barcelona were looking at Williams. If Williams goes there, even though he hasn't, then boom. That deal then is much, much tougher to do type of thing. So, yeah, you would expect us to move a lot quicker. But word to my guy Alam, we are a deeply unserious institution. And that's just what it is, G. That's just what it is. To Ryan, who says, I reckon the Mbeumo deal will get done this week. I think we get the Mbeumo deal done this week too. I think it gets done. I think we genuinely do it this week. I think so. But that's, again, even that should have been done quicker. We've known the price, what Brentford have wanted for a long time, and this is me just guessing and looking from the outside looking in. You're not sat down at a negotiation table for 5 to 6 weeks and don't know what the selling club want for the player. And when this deal gets done, I bet when we look at the second bid and we look at the third bid, the actual bid that gets accepted and the deal gets, I bet it's not worlds apart. I bet it's not 10, 15, 20 million difference, or it's 10 more million up front or 20 more million up front. I bet it's like 2 million. 2.5 million or 5.75 million, something in football in terms, which is a complete minor. That's what it will be. Atro says, nah, facts flawless. The inactivity in the window is mad. I already know United moves slow with the ins, but as you're saying, the outs is crazy. That's my issue. My major issue. Tagana, who says, Ineos have no backup plan is bad. Do they even have an initial plan? Forget the backup plan. What's the initial plan? What is the initial plan in terms of sales? There doesn't seem to be a plan with that. You don't seem to be looking to move players on. That should be top of the priority list. Forget the backup plan. Forget plan B. What's plan A? What's plan A? That's what I want to know. And where are the people who defend these laws? So when does this, literally the 14th of July, the season starts, I believe, is it the 19th of August? The season starts. Is it the 19th of August? Someone let me know. I'm just double checking here. 1 second. We actually pull up these fixtures. It's literally the 15th of August. Because Liverpool play Bournemouth on the Friday. So we are 1 month and 1 day away from the start of the Premier League season. We start against Arsenal on the 17th. So we're a month and 3 days away from United kicking off their Premier League campaign. Do we look like we're prepared? Sheik made a great point when he was on last week, and he said, when he was like, did we actually finish 15th? Did we lose a Europa League final to Spurs? Did we not win back-to-back games under this manager? Because it seems like we're not. It seems like we didn't. It seems like we won the league or finished, had a very, very good season and are just comfortable and don't really need to add. There doesn't seem to be no urgency. It doesn't seem to be, all right, we need to move swiftly and decisively and improve. Again, I keep stating this. Where is the aim to improve and get to better? Where is the intent? That's where my issue is. But hey, we move. To Miles, who says, Flawless, you know what's so funny? They're keeping Amorim and not backing him. What do they think is going to happen next season? Troops made this point, Miles, and you're making this point as well, and it's a very valid point, and I didn't even look at it that way. This is your guy, and as much as I don't rate Amorim and don't think he's good enough, at least give him the tools to succeed. At least attempt to help him. At least show intent. At least give him better players. Give him Cunha, give him Mbeumo, give him a striker, give him a midfielder, give him a goalkeeper. And then if he fails, we can look at it and go, well, you actually got backed and actually got improvement, and 150 million or 200 million was spent. Well, like, but they are literally, you know what, hanging him out to dry. And if he allows himself to be hung out to dry, he's an idiot, and that's idiotic on his part. I ain't being hung out to dry in no job. If you're setting me up to fail in any job, I am leaving. Don't set me up to fail. If I fail, let it be of my own accord because I was not good enough at whatever the job was. I failed this task because of my skill set. Like, this is what we really on. All right, bet. Okay. Julio says, call Ineos out, my friend. Been calling him out to Julio. Been calling him out from the beginning. I'll go one further because you're new here. I didn't want them in the first place. I was calling them out before they even got in. And then when they landed, I was calling them out. Don't rate them whatsoever. And I think they've been getting off scot-free because I keep stating this. If the Glazers had moved like this, we would butcher them. We would absolutely verbally slaughter them, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. The Atro who says, also, I've been saying this since the end of the season. Just fleece out all the players we are trying to move. Just get them out. We shouldn't care how the market is going. Just throw the guys out. I'm with you on that. I've said for the 5 players you as well. So you got Rashford, Garnacho, Anthony, Sancho, and Malacia. If you get 100 million for those 5 players, it's great business. That's why people talking about top dollar. That's great money for those players. If we get 30 million for Garnacho and Rashford and Sancho and Anthony, fantastic business. People need to stop looking at the market and what other players have gone for, because we are not the A side of negotiations, as I keep stating. The reason why Forest can demand big money for Elanga is because they're the A side of that negotiation. Same with West Ham with Kudus. Same with Dortmund with Bino Gittins. Same way with well, Arsenal was just a terrible deal, but even Chelsea with Madueke, well, they didn't have to sell him. They didn't need to sell him, type of thing. Like, oh, what are we doing out here, man? Like, what is going on, man? It's absolute, complete, and utter foolishness. That's what it is. Absolute, just nonsense. That's what it is. Yeah. Ineos want top dollar for our rubbish, but don't want to pay 60 million for Mbeumo, who just scored 20 in the league. Hey, Miles Johnson, you said it. Vio says, is Onana being out a positive or negative for us? Vio, let me ask you, what do you think? Do you think it's a positive? Do you think it's a positive? Oh, yeah, to Atro, I would definitely want to move on more. But I'm just using them 5 because these other players ain't going nowhere. The club likes them and the manager likes them, so these ain't going nowhere. Because you said not even those, still just those 5 flawless. I won't mind even moving. I won't mind moving even the players like Dalot and Martinez as well. They're not terrible. They don't have a higher ceiling or they hinder us. Martinez more so. I'm all for moving on more players. However, I know these ain't going nowhere. I'm fully aware that with the players you've mentioned, even though I love to sell them, ain't going nowhere. They're not. So at least sell. At least sell the players you want to leave. You still ain't sold. Who's this? I can't even say that. You're talking about Garnacho because you said number 17. Yeah. Tadao says no striker in, no winger in. Yeah, it's crazy now, man. It's crazy. We should have signed by the way case, man. Big up to nephew in the chat as well. But you lot get your questions in, man. Get your questions in. And let's run up the likes as well, man. Because we're only at 44 likes. I did ask for 56 more. Get us up to 50 likes, man. Let's hit that. Let's hit that. Let's get out to 50. Let's get out to 50 likes. And we're free short of 15,240 people. We're free short. We're free short. Onana is a positive. I don't wish ill will. I don't wish ill on people. What are people expecting from Onana this season? At least 6 howlers instead of 12. Yeah, he's rubbish. The real question is flawless? Is Bayern Day even better than Onana? Because I don't rate him well, so I don't think it's much of a positive. No, it's a positive in regards to Onana's dreadful and should be nowhere near the side. The negative side is that we shouldn't be having a conversation about Bayern Day or Onana because we should have signed a goalkeeper already. Goalkeeper should have been top of the priority list and not above a 10 or 10s or a striker or midfielders right there. On the list, they all should have been ones. Should have been goalkeeper, should have been 2 central midfielders, should have been 2 10s, should have been a striker. That's the 6. All across the top of the board. Not one more important than the other. You can take one off because we signed Cunha. So it's 5. The rest is 5. So the fact that Onana being injured, there's the report saying, oh, there's question, there's a debate on whether Manchester United are going into the market. What has Onana done here in 24 months for Manchester United to keep him? For us to back him. He's cost us time and time again. He's been awful the entire time he's been here. Go and buy a new goalkeeper. I don't know what is up for debate. Onana's not good enough. Bayern not good enough. Go and get Emi Martinez. Go and get Milinkovic-Savic. Just go and get a competent goalkeeper who does the basics. Catch ball, stop ball, catch ball, pass ball. I don't need my goalkeeper to do anything fancy or anything extraordinary. When the ball's going towards the goal, I need him to save it. When the ball's in the air in the box, I just need him to catch it. I need him to pass it left and right 5 yards. That's it. Don't even have to be 2-footed. You can be 1-footed, whether that's right or left. Just pass it side to side. That's it. All I need him to do. That is legit. That's all I need my goalkeeper to do. Stop ball, catch ball, pass ball. And then we build from there. Because we're not trying to go and win a Premier League. So therefore, the caliber of player we are aiming for doesn't need to be 10 out of 10. Don't have to be that. All we need is just competent players. We're not exactly Ryan B. We ain't asking for much. I'm here asking to, hey, just give me the basics at a competent level. Just be 7 out of 10 as a goalkeeper. 2 midfielders who are 7 out of 10. I put Cunha and Mbeumo at better than 7 out of 10 and go get me a striker who's a 7 out of 10. And I'm cool and I'm good. That's it. That's all. That's all my needs. That is legit it. And guess what? I think we would be fine with that. Someone asked me about Richard Rios. From what I've seen, I've only watched him in the Club World Cup and only in Copa America. Very skeptical of watching players from tournaments, but he seems like a good player. And if we were to get him for the price, I think it's 20 million they're talking, 25 million, go sign him. I look at it how I looked at like Douglas Luiz on loan. Go get that too. Big up Sheik in the cut as well. Yeah, Sheik, what are you saying? You good?
Yeah, bro. Big up to everyone. Sorry, I was just getting a couple of things together.
No, it's all good, fam.
I'm here though. What's up?
Yeah, man.
I'm good, bro. I'm blessed. Shit show of a final for us yesterday. That Club World Cup. It is what it is, though. We're moving on. Other than that, what's new, man? Nothing new with Manchester United. I seen a tweet today though that apparently I don't know how true this is, but we've come to an agreement with Brentford.
I did see it, but the source is very
yeah. It's this and that, but we're gonna hear that like all week because I think Fabrizio tweeted it that we're looking to get it done by the end of this week, by the start of preseason. So we spent basically almost a month and a half to eventually pay what Brentford want, negotiations and that, to eventually pay what Brentford want, and hopefully he's there for preseason. But other than that, bro, same news. Like, it's the same stuff with Manchester United. What's new? We're a shit institution. We're a shit football club. We're not serious. I'm seeing clips of Ruben Amorim trying to teach Rasmus Hojlund how to score goals. Yeah, it is what it is, man. He's gonna go and start all these guys. They're gonna all stay. It's gonna be the same old story, and then men are gonna question why we're 3 points out of the possible first five games in. And this is how it all goes, and this is how it's been going for the past 2 years. People are going to question why we're in the position that we're in, all of that type of stuff. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, everyone's already kind of getting gassed. Like I seen on Twitter, people are saying, "Oh, our players look a lot more athletic now, so we're going to win the league." Oh, Casemiro doesn't look fat anymore. He looks a lot more slim now, so we're going to win the league. Oh, look at how much weight, how much muscle like Kobbie Mainoo's put on. Oh, so we're gonna win the league. Come on, man.
Like, he's been in the gym because I haven't seen any of the
he's been in the gym. Like, that's not even a diss to him. Like, I'm just saying, like, he's
been in the gym, which is
good. Like this,
I need to follow suit.
No, seriously,
I need to
bro.
follow
I've
suit,
been thinking about it, Flawless. Like, we need to start going to the gym before our trip. Before out there. Yeah, no. Like
you know what's crazy? I was thinking
like seriously, I need to get fit before we get out there, bro. Like, I'm being so honest.
Why don't you try to be out there in the World Cup looking like a shoelace? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I hear
bro.
it,
like, I ain't trying to go there and like, I need to be fit. It's gonna be the summer. You're already hearing about like how the Club World Cup's going and how hot it is out there. So like, bro, like we're gonna be wearing tank tops and that. Like the sun's out, muscles out.
You gonna be wearing tank top? I'm gonna be in t-shirt. Fam.
Hey, man, sun's out, guns out. Like that needs to be the thing out there. Yeah, so we need to start hitting gym. Yo, Kobbie Mainoo, send me your regimen or something, bro. What you be doing there? Like, let me know what your plan is in the gym and all that type of stuff. But no,
I'm not with it, man. I'm out there looking like the worm from Men in Black. Yeah, I ain't with this shit. Yo, what I'm saying.
No, I can't be out there looking like Wemby. You know, like I can't be out there looking like Wemby, bro. I can't, bro. I can't be out there looking like KD and Wemby. You know, like I can't
build like KD. You gonna be out there looking like two goalposts. You know what I'm saying?
No, seriously, bro. Like cones and that. We can't be like we can't be doing that.
Looking like corner flags.
Exactly, bro. We can't be doing that. So yeah, on a serious note though, big up to King as well. Big up to you, bro. Hope you're blessed. But yeah, man, like again, I'm surprised like we still have like I don't know how we're able to even do content with this club, Flawless. Like there's nothing going on. Like genuinely there's nothing going on. No players as of yet have been really linked to leave. I heard Rashford and Garnacho are back in training. They're training separately away from the team, but
well, that's good
it's
that
like
they're training separately away from the
basically like Manchester Evening News, they reported this, that after the first team session is done and the players leave, that's when they do their training. So around 5 p.m. is when they pull up and they do their training or something like that. They're being allowed to use the first team facilities because I remember Rashford was entirely banned from all of that. But they're still being allowed to use like the first team facilities. But yeah, they're just, I guess they're still looking for a club. Why is it that they're looking for a club? Why are we not trying to negotiate and put, price tags out there, make it a little bit lesser than what it needs to be? I know the Barcelona links with Rashford is a little bit, I guess, more improved now because they're missing out on Nico Williams. They missed out on Nico Williams. Ansu Fati's left the club. I heard that maybe they had identified Rashford as the possible replacement. But again, it's like, it's one of those things where why are we as a club not making it known that we want, like further known that we want to get rid of these players? Why is it that Garnacho is being valued more around Mbeumo, the same price of Mbeumo? They said 70 million for him, right? Like 60 to 70 million for him. That's how much we're going to pay for Mbeumo. So why is our club valuating Garnacho as the same price in Mbeumo? He's not nowhere near him. The only thing that saves him in terms of that valuation is probably his age. That's it. Other than that, quality-wise, like he's nowhere near Mbeumo. He can't even lace Mbeumo's right foot, right shoe. And Mbeumo's left-footed. Yeah, he's left-footed. So he can't even.
Yeah, he's left-footed.
Lace.
He
can't even.
But he can use his other foot. Actually, you can use.
He can. Yeah, he's both. He is two-footed, but yeah, he can't even lace like his right boot, bro. And they're out here trying to put him at a 70 million valuation. But yeah, bro, it's just, I don't know, man. We're a week away from preseason. I don't know why there's no urgency in trying to go sign a goalkeeper. Onana's injured now. Like he pulled his hamstring or whatever hamstring injury. He's out for at least 6 to 8 weeks. So are we saying we're going into preseason without an actual goalkeeper too? Like we're just gonna play Banter, and then when Onana comes back, we're gonna start playing Onana. Is that what's gonna happen? Like I don't want that to be a case, but go out there and sign a goalkeeper. It's not even. I tweeted this the other day too. I said, oh, so now all of a sudden he's injured is why we should probably go out and get a goalkeeper. Nothing to do with how he was actually playing. Nothing to do with how he was actually performing. Not just last year, for the past 2 years since we've signed him. So it's like I don't get this. Like now this is all of a sudden making people think, oh, we need to actually now get a different goalkeeper because Onana's injured. Not so much about how his performances have been. Like I don't get that, bro, at all. But big up to you, King, bro.
Before we go to King, big up to Jimmy Jack for the super chat. Appreciate it, man. Says bless up. Hey, big up to Jimmy Jack, man. Appreciate you. Big up, man. Salute. Shout out to Jez as well. Big up, Rohan. Of course, if you love super chat, we'll get straight to your comment as well. DeVito said, nah, De Gea was. He says De Gea was the guy. He gave us 7 out of 10 on the regular with a few bozo moments, but fans wanted the fancy inverted goalkeeper. De Gea was finished. He was done.
Finished. He was.
De Gea was done. And how we know De Gea was done was he left us, and then it took him 3 years to find a new club, or however long.
Yeah.
If you're of
football, yeah.
Yeah, if you're of I think it was 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Fiorentina picked him up.
Yeah.
That tells you all you need to know. That tells you the level that he is at. Like De Gea, fantastic servant for the club. Fantastic servant for the club, but he was done.
Ain't nobody disrespecting De Gea. That's the thing, though. People think that we're disrespecting De Gea. It's not no disrespect towards De Gea at all. It's just that his time was done. And we're also putting our hands up as a club and saying that we totally got his replacement wrong. 100%. It's not even us saying that, like we should have kept him. It's more so that you can still say that, a player is up is like towards the end of his career, which he was. There were a lot of crucial games where he was costing us. I remember Sevilla. I remember a lot of performances like where the Europa League final didn't save a single penalty until it went down to him, and he's the one who missed it. Like just stuff like that, and his time was done. Like I don't want to sit here and say that just because Onana is doing bad, like
the replacement was just terrible.
The replacement was just terrible, and that's why we're having this conversation. But our fan base loves to do this anyways. Like they like to. The same thing with I heard about Ten Hag all season. Like, why did we end up sacking Ten Hag? He would have put us in a better position. A better position than 15th, sure. Yeah, like a lot of managers would. Of
Well,
course.
why did we sell Scott McTominay?
Yeah,
Like,
why did
let's
we
not be
sell?
really
Yeah,
issue.
Exactly. I've
like
used this analogy before. It's like you're in a relationship, it's not working out. You break up with the girl, and then
Yeah.
the next relationship you get in, it's worse, and that girl treats you worse than the last one. You don't mean you
yeah,
go get your ex back, does
yeah. It
it?
doesn't. Yeah,
Oh, don't
that
be
doesn't
your.
mean that.
Oh well, it wasn't that bad. No, it was both of them was bad. You shouldn't be in a bad relationship. Which
I'd actually
keeping
look
the
at
hater
myself.
for
I'd look
having
at
Onana
myself.
was terrible relationship for us. It didn't work. Both them
Exactly.
goalkeepers are no good.
I look at myself and
Okay.
be like, yo, why is it that I'm attracting these type of gal? Like, what am I like? I would be like, okay, maybe next time I need to look carefully and look for some
You
red
need to screen the
flags.
clients. Yeah, look
Yeah,
for
I
some
need
red
to like,
flags.
do screen testing
And
and
we
that,
seen the
like
red
all
flags, but
those
you know
type
what
of
the
things.
problem was? We also seen them green flags. That's why, innit? You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? The
yeah,
stuff
but
we
it's like,
bypassed. I'm saying she
yeah,
got a brave face. We gonna bypass it. You
but
feel me?
okay, so let me ask this question: what green flags did we see in Onana, bro? Like, there's no green flags that we saw in him.
No,
Like,
before we got to us, we did because we
yeah,
thought he was key to what Inter Milan had going on and Champions League final and the run he'd been on and did it. So it is. We've all been there, man. We all stuck around Gal too long who were of a certain age,
oh yeah,
like
we've.
for different reasons, for
Y'all
for
think we stuck
obvious
around with
reasons, I
De
should
Gea
say.
for too long? Yo, we've stuck around with Gal for way too long. I'll tell you that. De Gea, like, they were making many more mistakes than De Gea was. De Gea would have his, occasional game here and there. It was frequent, but he would have his
Yeah.
occasional game here and there where he would make a terrible mistake, a blunder. But it's like we've stuck around with Gal who do that every single day. And it's just something, yeah, we're just, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Anyways, but
Nah, because of what's it called? But big up to my guy Ozzy in the chat as well. Yeah,
big
my
up
man's
Ozzy.
been there with y'all. Like, yo, she a prick, but she fine. So it's like, yo, you have to. It shouldn't be a conversation, but it is. It is. I'm telling you,
It
been
is.
there. Yeah, sir, been there. We've been offered Vlahovic according to Fabrizio. Can someone pull up the actual quotes? Because I know we have been offered him. There's been no talks. Thoughts, and we'll go to you, King. Thoughts, Vlahovic. We've been offered. But there's been no talk, so there's no interest on our part.
All I've heard about this guy is that he hasn't done anything in a Juventus shirt. I don't watch Vlahovic like that, but the people have told me about Vlahovic is not great. You get me? The people that have told me about Vlahovic say that he's not great. So I don't know, man. Like, obviously, like, I remember at one point when he was at Florentino, he was, you know what I mean? He was like the hot property, bro. He was like one of them strikers, you know what I mean? Where everyone wanted, but now no one wants him, bro. You get it? No one wants this. No one wants this guy. And yes, he will be. Yes, he's probably better than Rasmus Højlund. Yes, he's better than Rasmus Højlund. But like I said, it's not hard to be better than Rasmus Højlund. It's not hard to be 5, 10, 15% better than Rasmus Højlund. You know, I could probably get people that play football better than Rasmus Højlund. You get it? Flawless can probably name some of his bedrooms what are better than Rasmus Højlund. Same with shit.
They even know
100%.
probably 110%. I've know people who
Yeah.
are better than me.
So
110% without doubt.
so yeah, like Vlahovic isn't for me. I don't think for me.
Exactly,
I,
Ozzy. Sorry to cut you off. Exactly. Yeah. Yes, you said it, Ozzy. Yes, that's yes, without doubt. Been here. Sorry, go on as you were.
Yep. I don't think Vlahovic is the guy, and obviously I've seen a couple of Juventus games. I've seen a few, but I haven't seen too much. But the few games I've seen, Juventus start Kulu Mwani ahead of Vlahovic. So you know what I mean. And I don't rate Kulu Mwani either. Yeah, you get it. So
Hey,
so
big up Saeed as well, man. Shout out to my
big
guy
up Saeed.
every single time, man.
Big up
Shout out to
Saeed, man.
Saeed. Go on, King.
Big up Saeed, but for me, yeah, but for me, he isn't. For me, he isn't the answer. Like for me, he isn't the answer. Even though I don't want someone to be 10, 15% better than Rasmus Højlund. I want someone that is 70 or 60% better than Rasmus Højlund. You get it? Like I want a big improvement. I don't just want a little improvement. I want a decent improvement, not a small improvement. That is the difference. And like this is why I said I want either Mateta or I want Wisa. I want Mateta or Wisa. I want one of them. You get it? Like,
you were one of the first people I heard actually mention Visa, to be honest.
yes. Yes, and people were saying, "Oh, Brentford won't sell both of them." Yes, they will for the right price, bro. Brentford are a selling club for the right price, bro. Money talks, bro. You get it? Money talks. We all know in football, there's no loyalty in football. We all know football talks. You know what I mean? We all know money talks, bro, in football. So, like, I personally, in hearing that you could get Wisa for probably 45 to 50 mil. And the striker for his caliber, who has got 19 non-penalty goals, and the way that he links up, you know what I mean? We've seen how he's linked up with Mbeumo as well. We see that he's got link-up play, his movement as well. You get it? And I've seen him score header goals as well. I see him a bit of an aerial threat as well, even though he is, you know what I mean? He isn't the biggest player, but you know what I'm saying? But I would take one of them with Mbeumo. And this is the problem. Yes, I think we will get the Mbeumo transfer over the line this week, but it's taken 6 weeks. You get it's taken 6 to 7 weeks to get this over the line. The first bid was 45 plus 10, and then the second bid was 55 plus 7. Right, and I see a lot of United fans blaming Brentford for this, but it's like I don't blame Brentford at all for this. I don't blame Brentford at all, because Mbeumo is probably their best player. You know what I'm saying? And they are looking, and I said it before, they are looking at players like João Pedro, Gittins, and Ilanga, who have gone for 55 mil, and Madueke has just gone 52 million to Arsenal. They are looking at the market and saying Mbeumo is way better than all of these guys. So yes, we gone to 60 mil originally, but now we want 65, because we see in Ilanga and that man going for 55. So can you really blame him? No. And this is why after the first bid, because the first bid, you can understand the first bid, because the first bid is you try and test the waters. But the second bid should have been round about 60 mil, 60 instead of 55 plus 7. Yeah, the second bid should have been probably 60 or 61 mil up front. Brentford would have probably accepted it at the time, but now they won't accept that because of the market that we are all living in football. You get it? And obviously we still need to bring more players. Obviously we were linked with Douglas Luiz. We've been linked with Richard Rios from Panathinaikos. And apparently he will only cost 21 mil, because apparently he's 30 mil euros. We should get that deal done straight away. I don't know if you've seen too much of him, Flawless, but I've seen a few games of him in the Club World Cup, and he looks good.
Rios is for the price they're talking, I'd run the risk. So I think they're talking 20 million, they're saying, or something like that. I might even be less, but I've seen nothing more than 25 million. So if we're talking 25 million, 20 million, 15 million. Yeah. I think he's that. I've seen enough of him to go, he's at least worth that. So we're talking 65, 70 million. That's a whole different conversation.
You know, the thing I don't get as well, Flawless, is that because I've seen certain reports the last few days of, obviously we all know that Ineos have put a stupid 70 mil price tag on Garnacho, but then I saw a few days ago that Man United are willing to let Rasmus Højlund go for 30. Why, bro? Just sell this guy, bro. Stop putting price tags on these, but stop putting these big price tag on these average, on these trash players, bro. Rasmus Højlund isn't worth 30 mil. The only sides that have been interested in Rasmus Højlund is the Italian teams, and we all know that Italian teams, they don't have bread like that. We all know that Italian teams are broke. We all know that they don't have bread like that. You get it? Like, stop asking for 30, bro. 30, bro. We're never gonna get 30 mil for Rasmus Højlund, bro. We are going to take a big loss on him either way. Sell this guy for like 10 to 15 mil, bro. Be more realistic, bro. We're not gonna get 30 mil. Like, see, I was seeing price tag on a couple of reports saying 60, and then after a couple of days, now it's gone down to 30. It's like, bro, just take the loss on him. We ain't gonna get 70 mil for Garnacho. You get it? Like 40 to 35 mil is more reasonable. You get it? Like, we're not gonna get 70 mil for Garnacho. Like, just cut your losses, bro. Like,
And
what are we doing here?
The thing is, it's not even a loss because we only pay 500K for him.
Yeah.
So you only pay 500K for him. So if you get, let's say you get 35 million for him or 30 million for him, let's say worst case scenario, was best case scenario in my opinion, but let's say worst case scenario in their eyes, you get 20 million for him. You still get profit. Like, what are we doing out here?
What are we doing, man? Like, and we have the money. We have the money, as we have the money, because people saying, oh, we struggling to get the Mbeumo done because of the money. No, it's not because of the money, because Man United before sales have 125 mil to spend, and we also got sell-on clauses for Alanga and Alvaro Fernandez. So you know what I mean. So the money is there, and we only paid what 62 for Cunha. So the money, the money is there. You know what I'm saying? So just pay the money, bro. You are put us in this situation by taking too long to get this Mbeumo deal done, and that's why the price has gone up. And your two major mistakes was not sacking this manager and also not getting rid of Bruno Fernandes. You know what I'm saying? So you had to deal with the consequences, Ineos. You get it? So just pattern up and fix it.
No, I get you on that. And anyone talking rubbish in the comments will be blocked as well.
They already been.
Anybody is, I know you got to it before I did, but anyone talking, like, when I say that it's outside of football, obviously give your opinions on football. When man start talking rubbish in the chat, it's always
it's cool, man. People all gonna chat, copy the chat, bro.
Big up to Jimmy for the super chat. Big up Jimmy Jack. Yeah. He says you're absolutely right, Flawless. I think you're slightly behind. I said this earlier, but big up Jimmy for the second super chat. He says you're absolutely right, Flawless. Some people think we need the Reyes, Rodriguez, Isak. So all we need is competent players. 7 out of 10 is totally fine for now. And when you couple that 7 out of 10 players with players who are above that, like I put Acuna above that, I put an Mbeumo above that, I put a Euro above that, for example. When you have players who are the striker we get, hopefully is above that as well. When you couple that in with those players, that's when you then get a good team. That's when you then get a very good team. That's when then you could potentially go on a great run, for example. So like, and that's what it is. It's like we're not looking for the absolute creme de la creme. Of course, if you can get them, get them. Of course, if you can get a world-class player right now who's top, it is in this position. Of course, you go and achieve, of course you go and get that deal done. But I'm saying that shouldn't be the aim, is what I'm saying. Like, of course, if you can go get whoever you think like is the best player in that position, of course you go get him. But that's
shoot for the stars, aim for the moon, man. Like that's something that we always say. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon.
Because Jess says, "Hey, I kind of disagree. I still think United can get Mbeumo for 65 million. But what's the holdup? You know what the holdup is, Jess? Us.
Yeah, we're the
holdup. Because I think around 65 to 70 million gets the deal done. I don't think we're worlds apart. Yeah. I don't think we're worlds apart in regards to valuation. I just think that these lot are just terrible. That's what it is.
That's my point, Jess. The penny pinching. The penny pinching, bro. That's what it is.
I don't think it is. Yeah. Big up to Kaya as well. Says big up Flawless, my bro. Best show in the best show in the fucking world. Big up, man.
Big up, man.
Appreciate it, man. Large up you. At least only got a year left, Jess. That'd be interesting to see.
That's the thing with me is with Wisa is that he's only got a year left.
I didn't know he had a year left.
I wouldn't pay that much for him. Also, I don't think they sell him. They got rid of their captain. They're about to get rid of Mbeumo. They gonna get relegated if they get rid of Wisa.
They definitely have to, but they have money. They gotta spend that money.
They gotta spend that money, and it'll be a different situation if, let's say, they already do spend that money. Let's say they already get replacements, because I heard today that they're lining up potentially Omari Hutchinson as a replacement.
Yeah. They
So
got good scouts for Seek.
If they do
They
that,
got-
if they do that, and then let's say they do get players in, then maybe there is a possibility for. But personally, I would not pay 50 million for a 29-year-old on 1 year left on his contract. Like I wouldn't.
This guy, what did I do?
That's crazy. Big up engineer.
This guy just crashing
Well-
on me for no reason.
No. Flawless always
Yo,
does
what's up, Betty?
something. He always does
Look,
something. Remember
What's
people.
going on, man?
He crashing on
Flawless,
you, man.
aka
You crashing
the
on you.
biggest
you know what I'm saying?
narcissist.
Oh, what are you saying fraud me for? What?
Hey,
Oh
funny
my
when it's
God.
you, hey. You know what I'm saying? Everyone don't want to back me. Hey,
Everyone
funny when it's you.
hashtag flawless
Yeah.
Fraud me
narcissist.
for what?
Yeah,
You
hold
know what I'm
that
saying,
shit, man.
fellas. Everybody
Hold
has
that.
their turn,
That's
huh?
crazy.
Everybody has
Hold
their
that.
turn, huh?
Yeah. But Eddie,
Hashtag not flawless.
hope you man a bless you.
Big up, Eddie.
Of my life, man. Hope you
Yeah,
two are-
Eddie, you're a joker,
I've
man.
recovered.
I seen the
recovered.
end of the Q&A yesterday. You're a joker, bro.
Yeah, why
I
not?
recovered.
Man accuses me of doing that all the time, and he does this shit.
He did.
I was like,
He
he's
did.
tired.
It's all his fault.
Flawless is
Remember,
ultimate
guys,
gaslighter,
it's
bro.
all his
Yesterday,
fault.
bro.
It's never
never
Flawless's
anybody
fault,
else's fault.
Yo,
That's what I'm saying,
go
bro.
watch the end of the Q&A from yesterday, and you'll see
Yeah,
what Eddie
jokes.
Yeah.
Jokes.
Everyone calls him a
I already believe Eddie, blood.
Go
I'm
see
saying,
what
man.
Eddie did, yo. Eddie out here causing a ruckus, yo.
I came through.
I don't believe anything you say, blood.
I came through, bro. And again, Flawless just had them verbally attack me. This had
I
them
know.
verbally
I already know,
attack
bro.
me. Like
I
attack
already know.
dogs. Like attack dogs. Like men with no conscience. They came after a good, kind-hearted brother like me.
It's crazy, man.
What are we doing out here when good, kind-hearted brothers like me can't just come on to YouTube platforms and give their opinion, man?
For real, I thought this used to be a safe space.
It used to be. It
It
used
was
to be.
Fuck
before
yeah.
you lot got here. It was
used to
safe
be.
before you lot. You know what I'm saying?
They were calling Eddie
It was all
victim
good
Gyökeres
a week
yesterday.
ago.
You know, like they were calling him victim Gyökeres yesterday.
That's what I'm saying. They
It is
called
what
me
it
a
is.
victim. They made fun of victims on this platform.
That's crazy, man. Flawless.
Crazy.
You need to pattern things up, man.
Yeah, man.
It's getting out of
Yeah,
hand.
I know it's crazy up to there when you got Sheik and Eddie here snitching on each other. He said, how can two crooks be snitching on each other? It's crazy, but he talking about YouTube. But
Hey,
yeah,
he's talking about
yeah.
you.
It's crazy. He's talking about
He's
Two
you, man.
talking about
Right,
cheeseburgers.
well,
Hey,
he's
let
talking
me tell
about
you
you.
something, De Niro. 2
We're all fucked in
cheeseburgers,
the
a
head,
couple
blood.
of fries, and a Coke. I'm snitching on YouTube. I'm snitching on
Everyone
YouTube.
ratting on everyone, blood.
It's
Where the
bad, yo.
cheese at?
It's bad, but yo, Dan will go to you. Hope you're blessed in that family.
Alright, mate.
Thoughts on there's been no movement, so yeah, the race.
I
That's all I can say. There's
thought
been very little movement.
you were gonna say thoughts on something in particular. Well, I said thoughts on no movement. Like,
Thoughts on no movement, yo.
fucking no.
We're fully focused on Mbeumo still. That's what they say. They
Alright,
still want
fuck all
us,
that,
so
man.
That's it. That's
I don't even care about that shit anymore, man. That's died down, boy. The excitement of that shit is fully gone, bro. Like, but you know what's more exciting? Like the news from other teams, bro. Like, unfortunately, that's crazy. Like, other fans are mad excited about the signings that their teams are making, and here we are, 6 weeks later, bro, still trying to finalize Mbeumo. Meanwhile, teams have made 5 signings like within that time. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like Arsenal signing flipping Gyökeres and that. It's crazy, man. Liverpool are linked to Mateta now. It's fucking mad, bro. Who are we gonna end up with, man? Hoyland, bro. Yeah, I'm saying it's crazy, man. But anyway, big up to everyone, man. Like King, I see you with the fresh trim and that. Come on, yeah,
man.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
come on. But yeah, man, nah, man, bro, I don't even know. Like, what's new? What is new in the soap
like I
opera?
said, the only thing that's new is we're still fully focused on Mbeumo. He still only wants us trying to
Active
get
talks.
That's it.
Oh,
That's
mate,
all that's new.
Active
There's nothing
talks. Still active talks. That's
for
what
5 years.
all-
Fucking joke, mate.
That's all.
About the Vlahovic thing, yo, why are we trying to take
Oh,
out
leave
someone
it.
else's trash?
Nah,
man?
we're actually in
Why?
United.
Leave it.
Yeah, like he's been offered to us. We haven't.
That's
done
what I'm
anything.
saying. Like, why
So,
are
Everyone's offered to us, man.
This is it. Yeah, Dusan Vlahovic has been offered to Manchester United. No negotiations with Juventus so far. United are currently focused, and he put focused in capital letters on Brian Mbeumo, and that's from Fabrizio Romano. So we've made no contact to Juventus or Vlahovic's camp either. He has been offered to us. Eddie, what you saying, man? Because you know you were so unfairly treated on the Q&A. You know, like
unfairly
Again,
all
man.
caps,
It's
all
crazy,
caps.
man. So
Okay, yeah,
the floor is
yeah.
yours to get whatever you need off your chest, man. I know this is a triggering and a time for you.
Someone ought to wipe that smile off your face, Eddie.
I stood on principles. People. This is what I will tell you.
This guy just came to rain on the Chelsea parade yesterday.
Yeah, it was disgusting. It was just disgusting. It was, oh, it's a big trophy, but it's not a big trophy. But Flawless, what you're not understanding, and then yeah, Flawless, you were right. All that shit to circle back to Flawless being right, people, and they get mad at me, which brings me back to my point. It's always right, Flawless's fault. If Flawless had never made the point, I never would have been attacked. But we'll move. So it always comes back to Flawless people. We move. But in all seriousness, right? I can't get mad because, again, the standard is in the trash when it comes to how Manchester United have decided to move in transfer windows. Like, people remember the Frankie de Jong situation.
Oh shit, yeah.
People remember the Schneider situation.
I think Schneider will join before Mbeumo joins. Like at this point,
like we've always had these situations where we're just waiting way too long for shit to happen. And credit to you, Flawless. Because, you know, I see certain Arsenal fans got the win that they back again, right? It's crazy. We went from, you know, apocalypse now at the Emirates to, oh, let me puff my chest out.
Yeah, because they got, you know what I'm saying?
They got Gyökeres. You know what I'm saying?
Eddie, the funniest thing is,
you know what you should have asked the question. Now that you have Gyökeres, what are you about to do this season?
He said, he answered, Troops answered. He's saying with just Gyökeres, because obviously they're still looking at Ezio Rodrigo.
Right.
He said they don't think he's good enough to win the majors, but one of the domestics both won.
So 70, 65 plus 10 for a domestic cup.
Yeah, 6 years later, they got a striker for domestic.
Domestic cup.
Fair.
But we'll move on from that point. Back to us. We need to do something. Of course, I'd like to have the two attackers in before the trip to the U.S. It does seem a bit closer, I think. It can't be any further, or else they wouldn't have been, you know, this far deep into the conversation with them. So it's a wait and see approach. And then afterwards, again, we are all in unison when we say people need to leave. Yes. I think that's the main reason I'm not too focused on the incomes, because the outgoings have always been more important to us. Getting out the Anthonys, unfortunately, because, you know, certain people in this fan base, certain people in this fan base, I've just understood the sauce is too much. So
Brazilian demon, man, I hear you, fam.
Yeah, shout out my freedom fighter Sancho. You know, we fought the good fight, my brother, but we'll get up out of here soon enough. He needs to go.
Fuck that guy, bro.
This guy. This fucking guy.
What do you mean, man? Fuck him. Fuck Highland. Fuck all of them motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, you never miss opportunity. That's why, man. You don't waste a bullet. That is what I'm saying.
No, because the way he bum licked Sancho is wild to me, bro. You know that man's like, he has to throw it in every time. My God, I love him so much. Oh my God, he did it. Where the baby oil?
I've never said any of this.
Where the baby oil at?
Don't be touching my guy Eddie a victim, man. None of this. All right,
listen, man.
Wow, this is beautiful.
It's crazy. I'm here defending you, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do what happened yesterday to you, man.
Yeah, the standard has been set. The standard has been set, so we'll keep it there. And so, yeah, bro, it's like,
see what Manchester United have done to us, people, yo.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
Hear what we're talking about, man.
We just have. Honestly, that's true. We have nothing to talk about, and everybody else has something to talk about, so we look crazy. That's my final point. Like, honest to God's truth.
We're gonna go back to talking about Dragon Ball Z like the old times, bro.
Yeah,
remember them times, yo.
Yeah.
And I think we have a
Find out
football
what
game on
happens.
Saturday, right?
It popped up. You know what popped up on my feed? It was when Goku was on Planet Namek and he fought
Yeah.
Raccoon. But like
Oh,
actually,
shit.
he killed Raccoon. It's when he was fighting Jace and Bertel, and then the top
Jace and
comment was
The
Bertel.
like,
whole
yo,
squad and
yeah,
that.
someone
The
because
whole-
obviously when he killed Raccoon with the elbow, man fell face first, didn't it? But for
What's
someone
that
Yeah,
Ginyu
man.
squad, innit?
his
Captain
the
Ginyu
Ginyu
squad,
Force.
man. Vegeta got
His
bad up,
ass
bro.
is-
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying,
he-
man?
When they turned man into the
ass is in the
toad, bro, that was
his
jokes.
ass
Like,
is in the
they
air.
turned man into
Like,
a
if you go
toad,
back
did
and
it?
check it, like, yo, man was face first, ass in the air, and someone was like, yo, word has it,
Oh,
Goku
yeah.
he's still face first, ass in the air.
Changed
Planet
though.
Namek.
You know what I mean?
Look how he died. Look how he
Raccoon was
died.
on Bassy, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah,
look
man.
how
Man
he
did the
died.
body change in that, bro. You get me, bro. Man did the body change in that. You know what I'm
Did
saying?
you like the Ginyu Force, Dan?
Fat.
Were you a fan?
What?
Did you not like the Ginyu Force, Dan?
That's on Batty, man, boy band, bro. Like, some
Doing all
JLS
these
blood, like,
poses
what
and
the
shit.
hell? The man, JLS, and that. Some dead group, like, the most unconvincing, serious guys, like, in the history of everything.
Doing all the poses and shit, bro. Doing all the poses and
Yeah,
shit.
like, what?
Yeah.
Jeez, what the hell?
All right.
Some fruity thing, bro.
Let's
Next time we find out Dragon Ball Z, isn't it? No, I'm saying next time we find out Flawless, you know what I mean? This is Mbeumo song is like a Dragon Ball saga, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's for real. We are dragging out this Mbeumo saga like a big Planet Namek. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just I was a fan of the Ginyu Force. I ain't gonna lie, but you lot run up the likes at 63. Girls up to 80 likes, people. Girls up to 80 likes. I'm on one short of 15,240. Only asking for one subscriber. There's over 120 of you lot in it. So run up the likes. Girls up to 80 likes because we're only at 63. And hit that subscribe button. Someone just liked at 64 now. Big up. And to Abdallah who says this, we actually don't. You know what I'm saying? And that United need to, and it's like the board don't understand in regards to this, the Mbeumo situation. Understand where you at with Kunyu, he had a release clause. So therefore you can talk to Kunyu, and then when you go and do a deal with Wolves, even if I know we ended up paying the release clause, but then you have some form of power in that negotiation because you can say, all right, his release clause is 63 million, we'll give you 73, but we're going to structure it like this so it's better for us to have a thing. Obviously, we didn't do that, but I'm saying it's an option. Whereas with Mbeumo, they have no need, they're in no rush to sell him. Bear in mind, bear in mind they're the A side of it. Even though he wants to join us, he's not kicked up a fuss, he's not handed in a transfer request, he's not, not turning up to training, he ain't walking around golf courses on Sky Sports with Gary Neville. He ain't doing that. He's just like, all right, I want to join Manchester United. He's done agreed terms with us. And it's like we don't realize our place and what we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's us, bro.
Jesu says, well, we paid the release clause, and the Nuts owner says, no, don't piss me off. Hey, M. De Niro, you a fan of that Gibbs White deal? Like, I'm saying, what are you telling me? You are. And did India lose the test match?
Yeah, we lost the test match, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah,
what we had to do, you know what we had to do? We had to chase 192 in the second innings.
No way you didn't make 192.
192.
How many? What do you know? How many runs were you lot short?
22 runs.
Where is it? Over here.
The Lords.
Oh, was that Lords? Okay.
Yeah, it was at Lords.
Damn.
Shit performance, man. It's pissing me off.
Damn.
So much.
I do.
I hope it don't happen, man. I hope it don't happen.
I do appreciate the whole y'all can stay around, but don't be too close.
What do you mean?
To them players who they told don't come through, but like that's the only thing I appreciate that they've done. Like at least there's been a line drawn. Like, yo, you're not coming to preseason. Y'all can train here until we do something to get y'all up out of here. That does show for me like they're serious about getting these dudes up out of here. Execution can't defend it. But again, we said the culture needs to be reset.
Yes.
And unfortunately, certain dudes gotta be casualties of that change. And so the hope is this week we get Mbeumo done. Next week, hopefully, there's a midfield target or there's a striker not named. Again, all these bum-ass strikers are getting linked to. I don't believe it.
No.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
I don't believe
it.
There's literally from the Vlahovic
and link yourself with strikers itself. Go inquire about players rather than have all these clubs link their own players to us. How about we do that?
Yo, is Osman signing with Galatasaray?
Yeah, he
No,
going
they
to Turkey.
rejected
Yeah.
it. They rejected
Yeah.
the bid.
Most
not
likely, it
official.
looks like they're gonna reach an agreement. Let's see who gets an agreement quicker: Victor Osimhen with Galatasaray or United with Brentford.
That'd be hella fun.
We need to be looking at goalkeepers as well, bro. Because what's happened to that Milinkovic-Savic? Because we were linked with him as well, bro. Like, what's happened with the Martinez, the Milinkovic-Savic thing?
You know what
Because we were
happened to
linked
both of
with those goalkeepers.
They both went quiet. And Sam De Niro says I haven't seen Sheik smile once. That's just because India just got packed up in cricket. That's why he ain't smiled. They just got packed up.
Hey man, Colombia play a team one day. You'll see me smiling all fucking stream. I'll tell you that. Like that, you'll see me smiling.
I hope Colombia's games are in LA, man. I hope so. I'll say for your sake. Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Here I'm Dadero. Don't let you know what I'm saying.
Just to put this into perspective as well, fellas. Let's say this saga right now is happening next year. The World Cup would have started, and the World Cup would have been over, and we still wouldn't have signed Mbeumo. That's how long it's taken.
6 weeks, isn't it? It's like 6 weeks or something.
That's how long it's taken. You could fly into LA. We could have the time of our lives, whatever we're doing out there in LA, partying, all that type of stuff, right? We could be doing all that. And then you fly back home, you touch down in Manchester, you turn that camera on.
Fuck it, go wireless.
And then Mbeumo's still not there. He still hasn't joined our club. Just deep that. That's crazy, you know.
Bro, man's been doing hella
penny pinching, bro. You get me? These men are penny pinching, bro. You get it? Like, these men been doing this, bro. Like, these men.
Like, we got an Amazon bomba. That's my god, that senior of the head recruitment shit pissed me off too. Why the fuck are we doing that in the middle of a transfer window?
Oh my god. I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Now we got a new senior head of recruitment during the transfer window.
During a transfer window.
Yeah.
When we were meant to do it at the start, when we were meant to employ that at the start of the freaking transfer window.
Keep this, like, we got a senior head of recruitment where we recruited a recruitment guy before we recruited players.
Fuck these lot, man.
I literally forgot about that. The head of recruitment.
This type of shit that's going on in our club, you know. Like, this is the type of shit that's going on in our club.
This is what it is, though, because people complain about all these players are on too much wages. Ineos are finding it hard. Well, of course, bro. You knew the task in hand, bro. You know that these players been on big wages, bro. You get it? It's nothing new. You get it? It's nothing new. And it's nothing new, bro. You manager got 5 mil of Sancho. Yeah, if you need to pay Sancho off, pay him off, bro. Like what we doing here, man? Like, it's like be realistic with your price tags, bro. You get it. Be realistic with your price tag. Putting 30 mil price tags on Højlund and putting 70 mil on Garnacho. That's not realistic, bro. You get it? That's not realistic. You get it? You're not gonna get that money for them, bro. You get it? So like I understand that you don't want to get bumped, but at the same time, the Mbeumo thing is not a bump, because if you look at the market, Ilanga's gone for 55, Mbeumo going for 65, and Mbeumo's way better than Ilanga. So you know what I'm saying? So this excuse about penny pinching, bro, like get out of here with all of this penny pinching about we don't want to sell. Amarin wants to keep Onana because he has a warm, welcoming relationship. Fuck his welcoming relationship, bro. You do the job, bro. Get it gone, bro. I don't care about if a man has a warm, welcoming relationship. You know what?
What better outcome for us to actually? They now have a good excuse to get a keeper, bro. And they still want to do it.
And you know what? That's a very, very valid. I didn't even look at it that way that you just said it. You now keep the fact that you've got the initial decision wrong or been making in regards to not removing a goalkeeper and not getting a new goalkeeper in. Now the goalkeeper has been injured. You now have more of a reason to go get a number 1 goalkeeper, and they still just like.
Still won't.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
All
wow.
right.
Wow. All of a sudden, we need a new goalkeeper. Yeah. We needed a new goalkeeper for like 2 seasons, bro. You get it? Like, it's
That's what
nothing
I'm
new,
saying.
bro.
Man got injured, and now they're like, "Oh yeah, so looks like we need to now get a goalkeeper."
It's
They're
like
still
when they're
no,
forced
no,
into
He was
situations,
saying
isn't it?
shit.
no,
Like-
Sheik. They're still in doubts about it. It's not confirmed that they want
Yeah.
to go.
Bro, weren't this the same for when we signed Bruno as well? Like, when someone injured or something, then we were forced to sign. It's just like they're always forced to do shit, bro. That's it's
Yeah.
fuck them, man.
Yeah, I don't care if Amarim wants to keep these guys. I don't care if Amarim wants to keep these guys, bro. Get these man God. I don't care what Amarim wants, bro. You get it? Get these man God. I don't care if Amarim wants to keep Bruno or none of that. All these men needs to be moved on, bro. Amarim, we all know that he doesn't have a clue on what he is doing at this club. But we all know this guy. We all know this guy loves Mason Mount. We all know this guy loves Onana. We all know all of these things, bro. Just get these men gone. You know. You knew when you took the club that this was going to be a tough job to move players on. So do your job, bro. Do your job, bro, and stop penny pinching, bro.
The word of the window is, man, J-O-B. That is the word of the window.
All right, by the end of the window, he don't get what he wants on that. Like, do you think he'll walk away? Like,
No. He should, but he won't.
he should.
That's why I'm not hearing
He
no
won't walk
excuses for. I'm not hearing that as an excuse for him. Is he currently being backed? No, I don't think he is. As much as I don't rate the manager, I was saying this earlier, I don't think he's currently being backed. If they don't bring him in players in the window to improve, you are being set up to fail. What?
Yeah, I would walk away.
They're not backing you, so I don't want to hear, oh, well, he wasn't backed.
Yeah.
You chose to stay. Leave
Yes.
if you're not being backed.
Yes.
Which I actually, what if he actually did that? I'd understand.
Respect.
I'd respect it. I'd be like, yo, no, I was promised this.
Well,
So you don't even have to do a
Yes.
tell. You can just be like, I'm leaving.
Yes.
Me and the board don't see. You can
Yeah,
just say,
just
me and the
pass.
board don't see eye to eye. So that's
And
why.
you chose to come to this club. You chose to come to this club. You could go on about Ineos told me do or die, guessing that you still had a decision. You still had a decision to make. You still could have said yes or no. You could have said. You could have still said no, bro. No one put. Like I said this before. It's not like freaking. It's not like freaking when Ghost put when Ghost in power put a gun to Tariq's head, fam. You wasn't forced. You get it. You didn't have a gun to your head, fam. You wasn't forced, fam. You get it to come. You decided to come.
It's the same exact thing as that, where people try and use that. Oh well, he was forced. You chose to join mid-season. Same way now with the same way now with the summer. If this summer window doesn't go this way, it's like we ain't hearing none of that. I ain't hearing no excuses because you chose to stay. And like as Madison said in the chat, he's happy to work with these bums. He begged Bruno to stay. He did beg Bruno to stay. He also carried on playing certain players. So that's why I don't hear no excuses, man. You know the players you have at your disposal to use.
Yeah.
So therefore, if you don't think they're good enough, then allow it. You feel me? Like then leave. Like literally, that's where I'm at with it. So people always try. Yeah, people try to bring excuses for man. Already, oh well, he hasn't been backed, but you chose to stay. So therefore, you because if let's say you haven't been backed and it goes well, you wouldn't hear about you not being backed. Let's say this window doesn't go the way it goes poorly, and selling players goes poorly as well. If the manager then performs well with the couple new signings and the players, we would not be hearing about him not getting backed. It's only used when it doesn't go well. Same way him coming in mid-season. I've used this before. If it had gone swimmingly well when he joined mid-season, wouldn't hear about him joining mid-season. Only now it's gone badly. It's mid-season and they go no. You chose to make those decisions. So therefore, good or bad, you have.
You know what's annoying.
Go.
You know what's annoying though? I would love to know and be a fly on the wall, and just know what decisions are from above Amarim and what decisions are his. Like for example, like when Bruno was linked away to Saudi Arabia, it's like, do you think that was a club decision or Amarim?
That was both. That was both. Both the club wanted him to stay and the manager wanted him to stay.
Yes.
That was publicly noted.
Bro, it's like there's such a shit show. Like there's such a shit show when it comes to dealing with this club. Why you think they don't want to have that Amazon series? Because they don't want to show the world how.
Yeah. Don't have the Amazon series. Please.
They don't want to show the world how bad they be running this club.
Yeah.
Like they seriously don't want to. They don't want to make it known to everyone. And plus, it's already known. Like we know, you don't have to have an Amazon series to see how terrible, of an institution they are in terms of running this football club. But they don't want to. They don't want that. They don't want that heat. Like, and that's what it is. And you know that you're gonna get that. Gonna get a lot of.
You just reminded me. You just reminded me of the Amazon series we made, man. We made a little parody before when Ten Hag was here. Man was Anthony. We need to make another one, man.
Yeah, because apparently they said to Bruno, because I think Bruno said this, because Bruno said, I think when the move didn't go through, Bruno said, oh, the club said to me that they didn't need to sell me. The club said that they have money in the club, they didn't need to sell me. That's why they didn't sell me. But
that's also why they can sell him. They rate him. That's also why they can sell him.
Yeah,
they rate him. For whatever reason, the manager and the club rate him, even though we've just been diabolical for however long over an extended period of time. But you don't want to keep these players. Like, all right, okay.
Yeah,
bro. Even if you rate him, the right decision is to sell him.
Yes, you put the power in. You put the power in his hands. You get it. You Ineos, you Ratcliffe, Berardo, all of these men put the power in Bruno Fernandes's hands. That's it, and that's where they fucked up.
All these players got power, man. Too much player power.
Oh, you man. Bruno and Ruben walk in the room, and Omar Barada stands up and says, "Everybody, shut the fuck up." They're gonna talk. I'm telling you, that's what happens all the time.
The wages, man. If I'm being honest, it's for all of them.
Oh, you mean in terms of?
They're all on too much.
Yeah, they're all on too much. That's realistically what holds.
And they have a sense of power when they're on that much money.
Garnacho's on a lot, but the rest of
Garnacho, but like the likes of a Bruno, there's a reason only Saudi, and the fact that he sucks. But we'll stay on the reason that only
why the
Saudi.
fuck is Luke Shaw still here? Why is he still here?
Luke Shaw, look at his wages.
Why the fuck is he still here?
Yeah, man, we're doing TikToks with money there, bro. You get it? Man, we're doing TikToks.
You lost the Europa League final.
If anybody could like just go see the wages that these guys are on compared to the rest of the teams, like it's night and day. And so, like I said, like you're not gonna pay a transfer fee for a guy who's gonna be maybe top 3 on your wages, but bottom 3 when it comes to talented players on your team. It's not gonna do it. And so you have to figure out new ways to entice these teams to take these players.
What I would say is that a lot of these players, though, it wasn't under Ineos that they got these big contracts. So obviously it's a lot harder for them to.
My grace with them, like I've always said, like I'm not crashing it on them too hard because we had, in my opinion, and again I could be wrong, but we've had 2 managers who have done more damage than any else has ever done while they've been here.
Oh, agreed. 100%.
Yeah.
Right? The decision-making of Ollie, the decision-making of Ten Hag, that shit set us back so many years.
Agreed.
And they're gonna have to pull miracles to get us out of that shit any quicker. But the wages, people, if you're wondering why these players have not been sold, it's because of the wages. And so what they'll end up having to do is probably take a lower transfer fee and use some of that money to pay off so they can complete the transfer or just something along the lines where they help teams take the wage issue. Like they can't put it all on the team that they're transferring with to take the wages because they can't afford that and the transfer fee.
Do loan deals with obligation to cover some of those wages for this year or whatever, and then get them done. But
the problem is they don't want to do loans. That's the problem.
Regardless of what's going to happen, is we're going to take a loss. We're going to take a loss anyways, right?
But the problem is they don't want to do loans. That's the problem.
We're definitely taking a loss on Anthony because of how much we played for him. Definitely taking a loss on Sancho, Højlund, even the goalkeeper. Like, if we sold the goalkeeper for what we paid for him, like, we're taking a loss. On all of these, we're taking a loss. It's just trying to, I think, that's why the Mbeumo deal, I think, is having such issues because they want a certain price up front. but we want to use that money elsewhere. And so this is where the impasse is happening. So something's got to give. So,
All right,
yeah, man.
All right, there you go. Now, hey, you look. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV as well. Links in the title. Links in the title. So subscribe to Sheik's channel. Not only is the link in the title that you can click, opens up a new tab. Links underneath in the description. It's also on the featured channel page as well. Get Sheik to 1K because he's closing in on 1,000 subscribers as well. And yeah, that's Madison. I see you with the bad decisions are killing us. And it's like, just pay players off with the wages. I hear it. With the wages, I understand, but then that's when you move players on, whatever the difference is in their wage at their new club, you just use money and
you lower the price tags, flawless. Like I said earlier, you put realistic price tags. You get me? You don't put 70 mil price tags on Garnacho and put 30 on Hoyland. That's not realistic. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
And to Chindu says, you would think Jim would step in and just accept the deal. I thought he's good with making deals like this with his other businesses. He is a billionaire after all. I don't think he's hired the likes of Barado and everyone else to deal with it. I don't think he's making decisions.
No, he's not.
Obviously, he's informed and he knows what's going on, but I don't think Ratcliffe is the one who's like, all right, we're doing this, we're not going to do this, we're not doing that, we're going to buy this. Like, for instance, I don't think he's the one who's like, yeah, go get Cunha and Mbeumo.
No.
I don't think he did that. I don't think he was like, don't sell Bruno. I think he was, again, informed, yes, but I think it's Morado, it's Wilcox.
It's Wilcox, it's Revel, all of these, man, Revel, Wilcox, Omar Barada, all of these, man.
Yeah, them look, the new senior head of recruitment, him. Jez says, but how do you start a rebuild without the willingness to take losses? Yeah, exactly that, Jez. Exactly that.
They are. I again, I don't like. I'm just saying, like, from the losses aren't even to be argued with, right? It's how much of a loss are you willing to take, though?
Yes.
Because again, in order for you to have a transfer plan, you always have to take the losses into account, especially when we're dealing with that United. So I do think they take into account that there's going to be losses. Absolutely. Like, again, we bought Hoyland for how much was it? Like 79?
72.
72. Anthony about 85.
You know what's crazy about them signings? They're not even their signings.
Yeah. That's not their signings.
Yeah. Like, so it's like, even though I look at it as, even though it's a loss, like financially in regards to how much you bought, it's definitely a plus in the wage column, number one, and number two, getting these players out of the club as well. I think is a plus in that instance.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's because it's still on the United books.
On the books.
They gotta deal with it. But
when it is,
I think if you have any kind of issue with the Ineos transfer plan, I would just say I think they should have had some contingencies for a situation like this. Like, I guess, and again, for them not to back the manager, I'm personally okay with that. Because like I said, like, that's part of the reason I didn't want Gyökeres. Because that's a player that the manager wanted. Is he good enough for the club? No. But the manager wanted him. For what we're trying for the types of players we're looking at, he does not fit the bill.
No, not in regards to if we're trying to get Mbeumo and Cunha profile-wise, even though I rate Gyökeres, no, he doesn't add to it. Like I said before, I was idiot-proof the squad and just give this manager minimal bad play, bad players to choose and work with, because for some reason this manager loves to do that, which I don't understand as to why. But
because he has his favorites, bro. That's what it is. He has his favorites.
I don't understand having your favorites that be failing you. If you have favorites who produce for you and have you flying, I understand that. Even if I don't rate the player, if you're getting great results and are flying, I'd understand. Yeah. I'd get it. These players have failed you time and time again. You literally didn't win back-to-back matches. Well, yet you back these players.
Yeah.
Why?
Yep, this is the same guy, by the way. This is the same guy, by the way. In the Europa League final, brought on Kobe Mainu in the 90th minute, and then brought on Dalot in the 70th in like the 70th minute ahead of Mainu. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when we needed a goal, but hey, man, apparently, you know what I mean. Apparently, he's the right man to take us forward. But
yes, this is nonsense. So yeah, people, we're gonna close out anyway. There ain't even too much else to discuss. Big up, love to everyone that's locked in.
Yeah.
Sheik, let me know what you got coming up today, the rest of the week, weekend, etc.
Yeah, big up to everyone. Obviously, shout out to the panel, Dan, Eddie, King. Appreciate you for having me on Flawless as well. And if you guys didn't know, I actually made my debut on Back Again this last week. So that was all credit to Flawless, of course. If you guys haven't watched that episode, definitely go check it out. That was like a surreal moment for me. I've thanked Flawless more than enough, to be honest, and it will never be enough. But Sheik TV, today I'm actually a little bit busy. I don't think I'll be able to do some streams today. So we will be back with Mud Brothers tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time. I think I'm also going to be on Hassam's channel at about 11 p.m. UK time. So definitely go check that out. And yeah, I'm on the road to 1K. I'm, I think, less than 50 subscribers away. So less than 50 subscribers away from 1K. We're getting there soon enough.
Let's go, man.
Let's see what happens first. Does Sheik TV get 1,000 subscribers, or does Mbeumo get signed to Manchester United? We'll see. But yeah,
you did well back again, Sheik, man. You did well back again, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Big up, man. Appreciate
it. But yeah, big up to everyone, and of course, as always, thank you for having me on, man. Appreciate it.
Of course, man. You lot, Sheik TV, links in the title, man. Click the link, open up a new tab.
Come on, man.
Subscribe to Sheik TV. Make sure you subscribe here to Sarcasm City TV as well. Back live tonight. The fan calling show's back, people. So it'll be, I have say, 10:30 p.m. UK time. Keep an eye on that because it could be 11. But yeah, 10:30 p.m. UK time. Fan calling show is open for anybody to call in, people. So it doesn't matter who you support, where you're calling in from. Talk your issues back. I know I think it's been a couple months. It's been 5-6 weeks, probably since we actually went in for Mbeumo, since the last time I've done it. That's how long it's been. But yeah, talk your issues back is on the schedule. So yeah, feel free to call in. Everyone who's got so much to say in the chat, call in and tell me how wrong I am on stream, people. But run up the likes here, hit the subscribe button as well. Make sure you follow the playback, Sarcasm City TV playback, where you will get, obviously the Club World Cup is now done, but boxing content, Usyk the Bois 2, that'll be live over on the playback. Gaming as well. I'm going to go live today. I just don't know what I'm going to be playing. But I'm definitely going to be running some games. I don't know whether it's GTA or it's Fight Night or something. I'll be doing some form of gaming people over on the playback as well. And of course, as you can see on the screen, NBA, when that's back, we'll be back with that same with Premier League.
I said Fight Night, bro. Is there a new one? Or old?
No, old one, fam. You know what I'm saying? I played the old Fight Night Champion. Because I started playing it, I stopped, so I'm probably just gonna run.
They need to bring out a new one, man.
Yeah, trust me. I'm waiting for them to bring out.
What was the last one that come out, man?
Fight Night Champion, like 2012, fam, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And set up the PS3 to play it. You feel me? So yeah, man. that's what it is. Yeah, it's I saying COD. Yeah, you know what? I might run Call of Duty still. I might run that still. See what COD's saying.
Yeah, let me know. I'll download, bro. We're on there.
Say that again.
Call of Duty.
Warzone. If you want to play Warzone Battle Royale or whatever, I'm there.
Let's run it. I was gonna ask you about it afterwards. So yeah, we'll talk. Definitely. I need to run something 100. Even though I'm terrible at COD, it'll be good.
As long as we have YG with us, we're chilling. Trust me.
Yeah.
As long as we have YG, we're chilling.
As well. So yeah, big up, love to everyone that's locked in. And to Sai, who says, just get to this quickly, flawless in the panel with room and system. He showed United can create chances, but players lack quality. Now United are getting good attacking players. The United fans need to give time. No, because it wasn't. If it was, we're absolutely fine, but we're creating chances, but just missing. If that was just like the sole issue or the main issue, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But there's so many issues outside of it. One, we don't, even though we create chances, we don't create enough. Number one.
I don't think we
Number two,
because when we like,
it's shocking.
When we like 11th in the league or something.
Yeah, man.
I think we were ranked 11th in the league in terms of big chances or whatever.
If we had people who could finish, we probably would have finished like 10th.
Yeah, we would have been there, which still isn't good enough, but it would have been better. I had one in the chat tell me this a few weeks back, actually, disappeared ironically now, about the amount of chance United create. Like, I think they was like, we're top. They're the top of the list for big chances created and big chances missed. And I went and checked that shit. We're about half of both. because I know what I watch. Without seeing it, I know what I watch. Will we create more with better attackers and score more? Of course, but that's not the sole issue.
Yes,
we do not create enough. So yeah, but we move.
No.
But big up, love
But
to
we-
Sai every single time as well.
This
Shouts to everyone in the chat.
This fraud.
Yeah,
fraud. Let me
that's
chill.
crazy.
Let me chill.
Yeah. This guy a joke. This guy a joke.
Chelsea
Man.
fans are just gonna be like this for the next 4 years.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
this is what I
100%.
was talking about, Sheik. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. But
Bro,
before
Troops
before
is face
somebody
today,
Making this
yeah,
comes
is
bro.
out the
crazy.
shadows
Wait
to
until
judge
we
me,
get back.
let me chill.
Yeah,
All I'm
Troops
saying
is
is,
yeah,
face
yeah.
today, bro. I'll be
Nathan, this
dying,
is
bro.
crazy. Wait until we get back. Wait
Yeah,
until we get back.
yeah.
Yeah, just wait.
And let me not forget as well, people. I already mentioned the playback. Make sure you subscribe to Chic TV. This show, all the other shows on the YouTube channel, apart from watch-alongs, fan calling shows, gaming content, are all available on all audio platforms. So if you want to listen audio only, people, go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow us and 5-star us if you use Spotify. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcast, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Sarcasm City TV will be there, people. So you listen audio only. So big up, love to everyone that is indeed locked in. We're gonna redirect to Saeed right now. He's doing a Straight Jacket podcast. So put Sarcasm City TV raid in his chat. And this has been ManDem United podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.
All right, then.